Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. What will happen when these words come to an end? Will human beings really be raised from their graves? And will every person have to answer for what they did? Surat An-Naba gives a powerful and unmistakable answer to these questions. Surat An-Naba is the 78th chapter of the Holy Quran. It contains 40 verses and appears at the beginning of Juz Amma, the 30th part of the Quran. The word An-Naba means the great news or the great announcement, a powerful opening. The surah begins with a thought-provoking question. What are they asking one another about? About the great news over which they disagree? According to major Quranic commentators, this great news refers to primarily to the resurrection and day of judgment. The people of Makkah were questioning, debating, and ridiculing the Prophet Muhammad's warning that they would be raised again after death. The surah immediately warns them. No, they will soon come to know. Again, no, they will soon come to know. These repeated words show that the day of judgment is not an imaginary story. It will become completely clear when it will arrive. Surat An-Naba is generally classified as Makkan Surah. There is no single firmly established incident reported as the exclusive reason for the revelation of the entire surah. Its broader background was the attitude of the Makkan disbelievers. They accepted many signs of Allah's creative power around them, but they denied to or doubted resurrection, accountability, and life after death. Therefore, the surah answers their denial by directing their attention towards the universe. Did we not make the earth a resting place? Did we not make mountains like firmly fixed pegs? Did we not create your in pairs? Did we not make your sleep a means of rest, the night a covering, and the day a time for livelihood? The surah also mentioned the seven mighty heavens, the shining lamp of the sun, the rain-filled clouds, green vegetation, and beautiful gardens. The message is simple but powerful. The one who created the earth, the heavens, human beings, rain, and living plants certainly has the power to bring the dead back to life. This is one of the strong lessons of the surah. Creation itself is evidence of resurrection. The message is that the central message of Surah An-Naba is that resurrection and divine judgment are certain. The day's decision as an appointed time. When the trumpet is blown, people will come towards in crowd. The heavens will be opened, and the mountains that once appeared solid will become like a disappearing mirage. The surah then describes the destination of those who rebelled against Allah and denied accountability. Hell will be waiting for the transgressors. Their punishment will not be accidental or unjust. It will be an exact result of their choices, because they denied Allah's signs and did not expect to be judged. The success of the righteous. In contrast, the surah gives beautiful hope to the people of Taqwa. those who remain conscious of Allah and Prophet themselves from sin. For them there will be success, gardens, grapes, peaceful companionship and overflowing cups. They will hear neither meaningless speech nor falsehood. All of this will be a generous reward from their Lord. Thus the surah creates a striking contrast. Denial leads to loss, while faith, taqwa and righteous conduct lead to eternal success. In the standard arrangement of the Quran, Surat An-Naba comes after Surat Al-Mursalat and before Surat Al-Naziyat. Surat Al-Mursalat repeatedly warns, "Woe on that day do the deniers." It announced the day of decision and exposed those who reject it. Surat An-Naba continues this subject by explaining the great news in great detail. It presents evidence from creation, describe the day decision and show the different destination of the deniers and the righteous. The succeeding surah An-Naziyat continues the same major theme. It describes the taking of the souls, resurrection, the story of Prophet Musa alayhi salam and Parwa, and the final hour. Therefore, these three surah from a powerful sequence. Surat Al-Mursalat warns those who deny the day of judgment. Surat An-Naba proves the and describes that day. Surat An-Naziyat further explains resurrection and reminds us to prefer the hereafter over worldly desires. Special features of this surah. One special feature of Surah An-Naba is the powerful opening. It begins with a question that immediately attracts attention. What are they asking one another about? Another notable feature is its clear structure. First, it announces a dispute concerning resurrection. Second, it gives evidence from Allah's creation. Third, it describes the day decision and the punishment of the rebellious. Fourth, it presents the reward of the righteous. A deeply personal ending. Finally, the surah ends with a deeply personal warning. On that day, every person will see what their own hands have sent ahead. The disbeliever will come so overwhelmed by regret that he will say, "Oh, I wish that I were dust." The ending reminds us that the day of judgment is not only a global event, it is a personal meeting with the result of our own choices. Lesson from this surah. Surah An-Naba teaches that this life has a purpose. We were not created without responsibility, and our actions are not forgotten. Every blessing around us, including that, sleep, daylight, rain, food and the natural world, is a sign of Allah's power and mercy. The surah also teaches not to postpone repentance. The day of judgment may appear distant, but every person continuously moving towards it. True success is not merely wealth, fame or position. True success is to stand before Allah with faith, taqwa, sincere repentance and righteous deeds. Question for reflection. So let us ask ourselves, am I preparing for the day of decision? What I have my hands sent forward? What changes should I make before opportunity is gone? May Allah make us among the people of taqwa, protect us from punishment and grant us the great success described in Surah Al-Naba. Amin. Prayer Karomi. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.